Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting, shopping, decor and makeovers. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm back in the dollhouse today and I think I've come a long way from when I first bought it a couple of years ago. This is what it looked like with its brown roof and no door and no window at the top, and I think it's looking fabulous now. I've had a little tidy around in my bedroom, and I've moved the dollhouse over from the window to the other side, so it's in a new position, and of course that means it's ready to have new rooms and get all spruced up for 2023. I'm working in the living room lounge at the moment, and I thought I'd just have a little look back at how it's evolved. This was my first lounge. I actually quite liked this. It was downstairs though, and I obviously, with my plan, my grand plan to have a bigger kitchen, I put the kitchen in this room and moved it upstairs, which meant I had to cut things down because it's not quite the same height. And then, of course, I just changed everything because that's what you do with a dollhouse, change everything. So I initially changed it downstairs before I moved it up. Then when I did the big move upstairs, I painted the staircase. I put new wallpaper in the room and I did some blue paneling, and then that sort of influenced my changes because then I did yellow settees and a blue lampshade and sort of gold to go with the yellow. So those touches happened. I changed the fireplace because I had cut down the original one, which I think sort of changed its look a little bit. So I got a more slimline fireplace, which is actually a photo frame with some marble effect paper on it. So I have come to a crossroads now. I'm going to change this room again, and I'm going to change the wallpaper, which I think will then have an impact on some of the furniture pieces. I will have to make changes to those. I did do a video the other week where I tried out different furniture. I made some new leather settees, and I still have my old corner settee, so those can still be used, I think, but I am going to try the leather settees as I have just made them. So I thought I'd do a few quick things to make changes. So obviously I had this lamp, which is a perfume bottle with some glitzy blue card wrapped around it and a little tea light in the top, an electric tea, well, battery tea light. And I thought, well, I would like to change that to a more sort of neutral colour because I'm going a little bit more neutral. So I've got this lovely metallic paper, and I've gone with this grey white with a touch of gold and a little bit of black. So I've just got my blue one and use it as a template, and then I just cut the paper to fit and then rolled it and then just popped it back on the top of my perfume bottle, and I've got myself a new lampshade. Another quick fix is my main light in the room. It had gold ribbon round it to go with the yellow wallpaper and the yellow settees, and so I'm just doing a really simple thing here. I'm just swapping gold ribbon for silver ribbon, so that's a nice easy fix. So again, just use the gold as a template, cut the silver, peeled the gold off, and then just wrapped the silver one round. So now I've got a new light fixture. Now to get on to the really exciting stuff. All good renovations start with a good bit of demolition, so let's rip off that wall paneling and rip down that wallpaper and get this room ready for decorating. I downloaded this geometric dollhouse wallpaper printable for free off the internet and just printed out a few sheets, and really simple, easy, just stuck it straight up. Now you can see I've got gaps at the bottom. Now I could patch in, but I don't really want to do that too much because I don't want it to be noticeable. So I thought I could go with a big skirting board like I did in my bathroom, but I've thought of a more ingenious fix. I'm going to use this tape that I bought. I got it from Aldi actually. It's a lovely pattern tape. It's a bit like washi tape really, I suppose, or a mix between washi tape and duct tape. And I thought that's perfect. So it's kind of like doing the job of a skirting board, and it sort of fits in with the new greys, black, white colour palette. So I'm just going to wrap that round, and that is the easiest skirting board I think I've done. My new lovely colours, I've got my silver light, my grey wallpaper, and my black and white skirting board. And then I shall start moving the furniture that I've recently made and furniture that I already had back into the room and see. I'll try out the layout. So the layout that I'm going to try for now is I'm going to go with the fireplace on the back wall instead of the side wall. So I put the fireplace in the middle. I'm for now putting it back as it is, but I might change it. I think maybe it's a little bit narrow, so I might bring it away from the wall a bit, build it out a little bit. I've got my log burner, my basket of wood and my lantern, and I've kind of put them on the sides rather than putting them on the onto the base. I'll see what I think. I sometimes think maybe that log burner is a little bit small, so I could do an open fire or maybe cut out a hole. I shall think about that. So definitely going to do something with the fireplace, but for now, just put it back as it is. New look standard lamps going in the corner, and then I've put first of my 3 settees in, and then opposite I've put the second settee. I do quite like that setup of 2 settees facing each other in front of the fireplace, and instead of putting a gap behind the settee, I've put it right up against the staircase, so people come up the stairs and then they have to step into the middle of the living room rather than go around the back, and that also gives plenty of room then to put that furniture in. Then I've put in my sort of buffet coffee table with the tray on top. Now I haven't put the rug back in. This was the rug that I had because I'm not sure about the colour, whether it goes in the new scheme. So I think I might have to make a new rug. Although I am having thoughts about the floor as well, because what I originally did when I put that floor in is didn't really look at it properly, and I've kind of got pieces and you can see lines, so I don't know whether to actually refloor the room. I think my original plan was to do parquet flooring with lollipop sticks, although that might be a bit of a challenge, but I am thinking about the flooring. So for now I'm keeping the bookcase slash display unit, and I'm just going to put it there. I don't know whether that fully works. Again, I'm just trying stuff out for now using the furniture that I've got, and then when I look at it a bit I might make some new furniture or maybe even change the layout. This is kind of like my first idea. I suppose this is the kind of playing with the dollhouse, isn't it, really, trying it and see what you think it looks like. And then I'm just put my cozy throws, it's in a basket. I've just put that underneath the unit there because it's obviously still a bit wintry, so we're staying a bit cozy with our throws and rugs, although as I say I haven't got a rug yet, but I will put a rug in I think, or change the floor. Then I've put my table back with the lights on because I think a little end table there does a good job. And then on the other side I thought I made this little unit for the home gym, and it's got a little radio on a plant, and I thought actually it kind of looks quite cute there, so I've moved that into there because I will be changing the home gym, because obviously we're into February now and the exercise kick starts to wane a bit, so I have an idea for that room which I'll be sharing with you when I've done it. Then I've put the third settee in at the back, so that will be sort of against the windows, and I think that's looking, quite cosy now. I've got this planter that I had with sticks and sort of some lavender pieces in. It is quite large, but I have got a bit of room up the corner, so I think I am going to pop it in up the corner for now. And see again if some other idea comes up in the future. And I think we're looking pretty cosy now. I've got the lights on, got my table lights on, and my lamp and my lamp in the corner, and I think it's looking pretty nice. It's definitely different, so I've definitely made a change. I've put a little plant pot by the door as well, And I think for now that's about it. So I hope you've enjoyed the change, and I'm sure I will make some changes as I go, because if you've watched me up to now, you know that I don't tend to keep things the same. I keep coming up with new ideas. So this room's going to evolve, but this is it as it is, and I will keep you updated as I make changes. Just showing you a quick shot here of the inside windows. I did have this. I put these drop cloths in, sort of the netting, and I did put a white pelmet on. But I actually thought I might use that tape. Seems I got started with the using the tape, and I thought that makes a nice looking pelmet, and it also matches in with the living room. So that's how I've changed that there. So thanks very much for watching. Please stay with me on my dollhouse journey as it continues. I have been putting updates on my Instagram page, A Crafted Dollhouse, and I'll try and get that up to date. And if I make anything, or if I'm doing something in the dollhouse that's quick, I do a little reel and I'll put it on. So if you follow me over on Instagram, you'll see those updates. Thank you to everybody that is looking on Instagram and are liking my reels. That's really kind of you. And the same with these videos. If you've subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, please consider doing so. Give me a like, drop me a comment. I do love to hear from you. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next week for another video. So until then, take care. Bye bye.